Welcome to a sacred space of becoming. You are here for a reason. Maybe it was a gentle whisper or even a loud roar from your soul that guided you to this moment, to this very page. This is not a coincidence. It is an alignment. Over the next 30 days, we will embark on a transformational journey together. This is more than just a guide. It is an invitation to consciously co-create your reality. We will walk hand in hand through the most vital areas of your existence, recalibrating your energy and rewriting your story. This is your personal spiritual strategy session, a dedicated time to pause the noise of the outside world and tune into the profound wisdom that already resides within you. You are standing at the threshold of a powerful cosmic reset. Think of these next 30 days as a pilgrimage back to your true self. It is a dedicated period to shed the layers of who you were told to be, so you can fully embrace who you are destined to become. We will not be chasing fleeting happiness or external validation. Instead, we will be building a foundation of unshakable inner peace and authentic power. This journey is about creating a life that feels as good on the inside as it looks on the outside. It is about understanding that your external world is a direct reflection of your internal state. When you align your thoughts, your beliefs, and your actions with your soul's deepest desires, the universe conspires in your favor. This is the essence of true manifestation. The path ahead is designed to be both gentle and profound. It recognizes that true change doesn't happen overnight through force, but through small, consistent, and intentional steps. Each day will be an opportunity to plant a new seed of intention. Each week, you will witness these seeds begin to sprout. By the end of our 30 days, you will have cultivated a garden of alignment, a life that is rich with meaning, purpose, and joy. Forget the overwhelming pressure to have it all figured out. Here, we celebrate progress, not perfection. We honor the courage it takes to show up for yourself, even on the days you feel uncertain. This is your time to breathe, to reflect, and to begin again. This journey is explicitly for you. It is for the dreamer who is ready to become a doer. It is for the leader who has felt unseen. It is for the healer who has forgotten to heal themselves. It is for anyone who feels a deep, undeniable pull towards something more. More love, more connection, more purpose, more abundance. We are here to answer that call together. Let go of any preconceived notions of what a transformation should look like. Yours will be unique. It will be sacred. It will be yours. Take a deep, cleansing breath. Feel the energy of new beginnings fill your lungs. Your 30-day journey to alignment starts right now. To build a life that is truly fulfilling, we must look at its core components. Our journey is structured around 4 fundamental pillars: love, relationships, career, and money. These are not separate, isolated parts of your life. They are intricately interconnected, each one influencing the others. When one pillar is out of balance, the entire structure can feel unstable. For example, a lack of self-love can sabotage your relationships. A misaligned career can drain your energy and impact your financial well-being. By addressing each of these pillars with intention and care, we create a holistic and sustainable foundation for a life that thrives in every aspect. This is about building a life of 360-degree success, where your inner world and outer world are in perfect harmony. First, we will dive deep into the pillar of love. This is the cornerstone of everything. We are not just talking about romantic love, but the fundamental relationship you have with yourself. This is the mirror of your becoming. It is about nurturing a profound sense of self-worth that is not dependent on external achievements or the approval of others. We will explore what it means to love the person you are today, while holding a vision for the person you are evolving into. True alignment begins here, in the heart. When you learn to love and accept yourself unconditionally, you become a magnet for the love and respect you deserve from the world around you. Next, we will turn our attention to the pillar of relationships. This extends beyond romance to include your friendships, family dynamics, and your chosen soul connections. Humans are wired for connection, but not all connections serve our highest good. We will learn to identify the relationships that nourish our spirit and those that drain our energy. This is about setting healthy boundaries with love and compassion. It is about redefining the soul contracts you have with the people in your life. By cultivating conscious and reciprocal relationships, you build a support system that champions your growth and celebrates your authentic self. Your tribe is waiting for you. Finally, we will address the interconnected pillars of career and money. Your career is not just a job, it is your calling. It is the unique way you share your gifts with the world. We will work on finding your difference, that special spark that only you possess, and leading with unshakable confidence. Hand in hand with your calling is your relationship with money. We will reframe money not as a source of stress, but as an energy of abundance and a tool for impact. We will explore how to build sacred wealth that aligns with your soul's purpose. When your career and finances are aligned with your values, work becomes a source of joy and fulfillment, and abundance flows to you with ease and grace. To guide us on this profound 30-day journey, we will be using a unique and powerful toolkit. We will weave together the ancient wisdom of astrology, the mystical science of numerology, and the deep inner knowing of your own intuition. These are not tools for predicting the future, but for understanding the present. They are a cosmic blueprint, a map that helps you navigate your inner landscape and the energetic currents of the universe. By combining these modalities, we can gain a richer, more nuanced understanding of the opportunities and challenges that lie before us. This approach allows you to work with the flow of energy rather than against it, making your transformation feel more effortless and divinely guided. Astrology offers us a language to understand the larger energetic patterns at play. The movements of the planets, like Venus shifting into Virgo or Jupiter entering Gemini, create specific energetic climates. These cosmic shifts influence our collective and personal moods, motivations, and opportunities. Think of it like a weather forecast for your soul. Knowing that the celestial energy supports discernment in love or expansion in your career gives you a powerful advantage. It helps you understand why you might be feeling a certain way and empowers you to harness these energies for your highest good. We will use these astrological insights as a backdrop for our work, aligning our personal intentions with the grand cosmic dance. Alongside astrology, we will explore the wisdom of numerology. Numbers are more than just mathematical symbols. They are carriers of specific vibrational frequencies and energies. From the numerological 6-window influencing partnership to the 1 energy supporting new beginnings, numbers provide a clear and simple framework for understanding the themes of our journey. We will look at the universal energies of the month and learn how to calculate your own personal numbers. This will reveal your unique strengths, life path, and the specific lessons you are here to learn. Numerology acts as a secret code, unlocking deeper layers of self-awareness and providing practical guidance for your daily life. It is a simple yet profoundly insightful tool for alignment. The most important tool in our toolkit, however, is your own intuition. Astrology and numerology are external guides, but your intuition is your internal compass. It is that gut feeling, that quiet voice, that inner knowing that always points you toward your truth. Throughout this journey, you will be encouraged to strengthen your connection to this innate wisdom. We will practice listening to your body, interpreting your dreams, and trusting the subtle nudges from your soul. The goal is to move from seeking answers outside of yourself to confidently sourcing them from within. When you learn to trust your intuition, you become your own guru, your own guide, and the ultimate authority on your life. Knowledge is powerful, but it is the application of that knowledge that creates real, lasting transformation. This 30-day journey is designed to be deeply practical and experiential. We will move beyond inspiring ideas and into concrete actions that you can integrate into your daily life. Each section of our exploration, love, relationships, career, and money, will be accompanied by specific practices, journaling prompts, and affirmations. These are not just tasks to be completed. They are sacred rituals designed to anchor the new energies and mindsets into your being. True alignment is not a mental concept. It is an embodied experience. It is about changing not just what you think, but how you feel and what you do. The practices we will engage in are simple, accessible, and potent. You will not need to overhaul your entire life overnight. Instead, you will be invited to incorporate small, manageable habits that compound over time. This might look like writing a love letter to your future self, conducting a relationship energy inventory, or celebrating every dollar that comes into your life with gratitude. These actions, though they may seem small, are powerful, energetic statements to the universe. They signal that you are ready for change. They create new neural pathways in your brain and shift your vibrational frequency, making you a match for the reality you wish to create. This is where the magic truly happens. Journaling will be a cornerstone of our work together. Your journal is a safe and sacred space for you to explore your thoughts, process your emotions, and connect with your deepest truths. We will use targeted prompts to guide your reflection. You will be asked to dig deep and answer questions like, do I only love myself when I'm performing? Or, what beliefs about money did I inherit from my family? This is not about finding the right answers, but about fostering a radical sense of honesty with yourself. The act of putting pen to paper can bring incredible clarity, revealing patterns and beliefs that were previously hidden in your subconscious mind. Your journal will become your most trusted confidant and a powerful tool for self-discovery. Affirmations will be our tool for reprogramming the mind. An affirmation is a positive statement that you declare as true, helping to override old, limiting beliefs. Throughout our journey, you will be given powerful affirmations to speak aloud each day, such as, I am already enough, I am already love, or my confidence is my magnet. Saying these words with conviction, especially when you look at yourself in the mirror, can have a profound impact on your self-concept and your energetic field. It is a way of consciously choosing your thoughts and directing your energy towards what you want to create. This is how you begin to speak the language of the universe and call in your desires. As we stand at the beginning of this shared path, it is important to set a clear and powerful intention. What is it that you truly desire to call into your life over these next 30 days? Take a moment right now to close your eyes and connect with your heart. Perhaps you are seeking clarity in your career, a deeper sense of self-love, more harmonious relationships, or a feeling of financial freedom and security. Whatever it is, allow that desire to surface without judgment. Acknowledge it, honor it. This desire is the North Star that will guide you through this process. It is the fuel that will keep you committed to your own growth, even when challenges arise. This journey is an active process of co-creation. It requires your presence, your participation, and your willingness to be open to change. I invite you to create a sacred container for this work. This might mean finding a quiet time each day for reflection, creating a special corner in your home with a candle and your journal, or simply making a conscious decision to be fully present with the material. The more energy and intention you invest in this process, the more you will receive from it. You are not a passive recipient of information. You are an active participant in your own evolution. You hold the power to shape your experience and your outcomes. Please know that you are held in a space of unconditional support and encouragement. There is no need to pretend or perform here. You are invited to show up exactly as you are, with your hopes, your fears, your doubts, and your dreams. All parts of you are welcome. The path of transformation is not always linear. There will be moments of incredible insight and expansion, and there may also be moments of resistance and discomfort. This is all part of the process. The discomfort is simply a sign that you are stretching beyond your old limitations. It is a signal that you are growing. Be gentle with yourself. Be patient with your unfolding. This is your official invitation, an invitation to step out of the shadows and into your light, an invitation to stop waiting for permission and to start giving it to yourself, an invitation to reclaim your power, to own your worth, and to design a life that is a true and beautiful expression of your soul. The next 30 days are a gift you are giving to yourself, the gift of alignment. The world is waiting for the unique magic that only you can bring. Are you ready to answer the call? Let us take the first step together, with open hearts and courageous spirits. Your most aligned life is not a distant dream. It is waiting for you to claim it. Our journey into alignment begins with the most fundamental force in the universe, love. But we are not starting where you might expect. We are not looking outward for a partner to complete us or a romance to validate our existence. Instead, we are turning inward, to the sacred relationship you hold with yourself. For the next 30 days, we will explore love not as something you find, but as something you become. This is a profound energetic shift from a state of seeking and chasing to a state of being and magnetizing. It is about understanding that the love you experience in your external world will always be a mirror, a direct reflection of the love you cultivate within your own heart and soul. This is the foundation upon which all other forms of love are built. For too long, many of us have been conditioned to believe that love is a reward for being good enough. We learn to perform for affection, to shrink our needs to be more palatable, and to abandon our own truth in exchange for temporary validation. This creates a painful cycle of seeking love outside of ourselves, hoping that someone else will finally give us the permission to feel worthy. This month, we are breaking that cycle for good. We are reclaiming our power by recognizing that our worth is inherent, not earned. You are not a project to be fixed or a puzzle to be solved. You are a whole and complete being, deserving of love exactly as you are, right now, in this very moment. This sacred shift requires courage. It requires you to look honestly at the ways you may have abandoned yourself in the past. It asks you to forgive yourself for the times you settled for less than you deserved because you didn't believe you were worthy of more. The journey to becoming love is a journey of radical self-compassion and radical self-acceptance. It is about learning to hold space for your imperfections, to celebrate your unique qualities, and to honor your own needs with the same devotion you would offer to a beloved partner. This is not selfish, it is essential. When you fill your own cup first, you can give to others from a place of overflow, not from a place of depletion. Over the coming sections, we will explore the cosmic energies that support this transformation. We will delve into practical rituals and mindset shifts that will help you embody this new frequency of self-love. Prepare to meet the version of yourself you have been waiting for. This is not about adding anything new to who you are, but rather shedding the layers of conditioning that have hidden your true, radiant essence. You are already love. Your only task is to remember this profound truth and to begin living from that space of knowing. The most epic love story you will ever experience is the one you write with yourself. Let's begin to write that beautiful story now. The cosmos is our divine collaborator on this journey, and right now, the planet Venus is making a significant move that directly supports our work on love. Venus, the planet of love, beauty, and value, is transitioning from the passionate, fiery sign of Leo into the grounded, discerning sign of Virgo. This astrological shift signals a collective move away from performative, attention-seeking expressions of love toward a more thoughtful, intentional, and service-oriented approach. Leo's energy is about grand gestures and heart-on-your-sleeve passion, which is beautiful, but Virgo's influence asks us to bring a layer of practical magic and sacred analysis to our connections. It is the perfect time to refine what love truly means to us. Venus in Virgo invites us to love with both our heart and our head. It is an energy of alchemy, blending the emotional warmth of love with the clarity of discernment. This transit encourages us to pay attention to the details. How does a relationship actually function day to day? Are your needs being met in practical, tangible ways? Does the connection support your well-being and growth? Virgo energy is not cold or critical. It is simply devoted to improvement and purity. It wants to purify our understanding of love, stripping away the fantasy and illusion to reveal what is real, what is healthy, and what is truly sustainable for our soul's journey forward. This is love that helps, love that heals, and love that serves a higher purpose. Under this influence, you are being called to become a connoisseur of your own heart. This means getting crystal clear on your values and your non-negotiables in any relationship, starting with the one you have with yourself. This is the time to ask the tough questions. Do I honor my own boundaries? Do I speak my truth with kindness and clarity? Do I invest my time and energy in people and activities that genuinely nourish me? Venus in Virgo encourages a kind of spiritual housekeeping. It is about cleaning up the energetic clutter in your heart space, releasing attachments to relationships that are no longer aligned, and creating a pristine inner environment where authentic love can truly flourish and take root. This energy also highlights the theme of self-improvement as an act of love. However, this is not about perfectionism or self-criticism. Instead, it is about lovingly tending to your own garden. It is about nurturing your mind, body, and spirit because you value yourself enough to do so. This could manifest as finally committing to a wellness practice, learning a new skill that brings you joy, or organizing your personal space to create a sanctuary of peace. When you show up for yourself in these small, consistent, service-oriented ways, you are sending a powerful message to the universe that you are ready to receive a love that mirrors that same level of care, devotion, and practical support. As Venus guides us astrologically, the mystical science of numerology offers another layer of profound insight. This 30-day period is vibrating with the energy of the number 6. In numerology, the number 6 is, the ultimate symbol of harmony, balance, responsibility, and nurturing. It is the number of the caregiver, the healer, and the harmonizer. It speaks directly to the heart of our relationships, not just with others, but most importantly, with ourselves. The energy of the 6 asks us to create a beautiful equilibrium between what we give and what we receive, between our emotional needs and our practical responsibilities, and between our inner world and our outer reality. It is the frequency of unconditional love in its most balanced form. Often, when we think of the number 6 and its connection to partnership, our minds immediately jump to romantic relationships. However, the primary partnership that the 6 energy calls us to perfect is the one between our human self and our higher self. It is about creating a harmonious inner union. Are you listening to the wisdom of your soul? Are you parenting your inner child with compassion and understanding? Are you taking responsibility for your own happiness and emotional well-being? Before you can create a balanced and healthy partnership with another person, you must first establish that sacred balance within. This is the foundational work that the 6 vibration is calling you to do right now, creating stability from the inside out. The nurturing aspect of the 6 is also paramount. This energy invites you to become your own most devoted caregiver. It asks you to mother and father yourself, providing the safety, comfort, and encouragement you may have longed for from others. This is a time for deep self-soothing and self-care rituals. It is about creating a life that feels like a warm embrace. What would make you feel truly nurtured and supported? Perhaps it is cooking yourself beautiful, healthy meals, creating a cozy and inviting home environment, or wrapping yourself in a soft blanket with a cup of tea. These simple acts of self-nurturing are potent, energetic signals that you are worthy of care and tenderness. Furthermore, the 6 energy brings a sense of responsibility. This is not about blame or burden, but about empowerment. It is the responsibility to take ownership of your own healing journey. It is the understanding that while others may have hurt you, your healing is now in your hands. This is an incredibly powerful realization. It means you are no longer a victim of your circumstances. You are the creator of your reality. By embracing the harmonious, nurturing, and responsible energy of the number 6, you step into your power as the sole architect of your inner peace and the chief curator of the love you allow into your life. This is where true freedom begins. Now, we move from understanding the cosmic energies to engaging in a practice that will anchor them into your reality. One of the most powerful rituals you can perform during this time is to write a love letter to your future self. This is not just a creative writing exercise. It is a sacred act of intention setting and a profound dialogue with the person you are becoming. It is a way to cast a vision for the love you desire to embody and experience, and to plant the seeds of that reality in the fertile ground of the present moment. This letter becomes a time capsule of your hopes, a testament to your commitment to growth, and a source of incredible strength and inspiration. To begin, find a quiet and comfortable space where you will not be disturbed. Light a candle, play some soft music, and take a few deep breaths to center yourself. Address the letter to your future self 1, 3, or even 5 years from now. Begin by expressing your deep love and admiration for this future version of you. Acknowledge the journey they have been on, the challenges they have overcome, and the wisdom they have gained. Write to them as if they are your most cherished friend and wisest mentor. This act of projecting love and respect onto your future self helps to build a bridge between who you are now and who you are destined to be. In the body of the letter, describe the love you envision for them. Be specific. How does this future you love and honor themselves? What do their daily self-care rituals look like? Describe the kind of romantic partnership they have cultivated, one built on mutual respect, deep intimacy, and shared growth. Write about the loving friendships that surround them and the harmonious family dynamics they enjoy. Most importantly, describe how they feel. Do they feel worthy? Do they feel cherished? Do they feel free to be their most authentic self? By writing these details down, you are creating a clear, energetic blueprint for the universe to follow. You are defining what aligned love looks and feels like for you. Finally, close the letter with a promise. Make a commitment to your future self that you will take the necessary steps, starting today, to become the person you have just described. Promise them that you will stop abandoning yourself, that you will honor your boundaries, and that you will never again settle for a love that asks you to shrink. Seal the letter and put it away in a safe place. Do not reread it until the date you have chosen. This practice is a powerful declaration of self-worth. It affirms your belief in your own evolution and aligns your current energy with the frequency of your highest potential. It is a love story, written in advance, with you as the hero. A crucial part of becoming love is making space for it to flourish. This inevitably means we must release the things that are taking up that sacred space, specifically the old patterns, beliefs, and relationships that keep us small. True, expansive love cannot enter a heart that is already cluttered with fear, self-doubt, and attachments to what no longer serves us. This part of the journey requires immense honesty and profound courage. It is the process of lovingly pruning the branches of our life so that new, healthier growth can emerge. It is a sacred act of letting go, not as a punishment, but as an act of ultimate self-love and preservation of our precious energy. Begin by taking a gentle but honest inventory of the love in your life. This includes romantic partners, friendships, and even your own self-talk. Ask yourself the powerful question: does this connection or this way of thinking help me expand, or does it ask me to shrink? A love that helps you expand feels liberating, supportive, and inspiring. It encourages your growth, celebrates your successes, and holds you with compassion through your challenges. A love that keeps you small, on the other hand, often feels constricting, draining, and heavy. It may be rooted in obligation, fear of being alone, or a misplaced sense of loyalty to a past version of yourself or someone else. Letting go can be a painful and challenging process, especially when it involves people we care about deeply. It is important to approach this with grace and compassion for both yourself and the other person. Remember that releasing a connection does not negate the love or the lessons that were shared. You can be grateful for the role someone played in your life while simultaneously recognizing that their part in your story has come to an end. Sometimes letting go simply means creating healthier boundaries. It could be saying, "I love you, but I can't carry your healing for you," or "I need space to focus on my own journey." This is not rejection, it is redirection. The most significant release, however, often needs to happen within our own minds. We must let go of the story that we are not enough. We must release the belief that we have to earn love through performance or sacrifice. This inner work is the key that unlocks everything else. When you stop believing you are unworthy, you will naturally stop tolerating relationships and situations that treat you as such. You make room for the right love not by searching for it frantically, but by becoming a vibrational match for it. This is the great paradox. The more you are willing to be alone and love yourself, the more you magnetize the healthy, expansive love you truly deserve. Transformation is not the result of a single grand gesture, but the cumulative effect of small, consistent, daily actions. To anchor this new frequency of self-love into your being, it is essential to establish a daily ritual of affirmation. Affirmations are conscious, positive statements that work to reprogram your subconscious mind, replacing old limiting beliefs with new empowering ones. They are declarations of truth that, when repeated with feeling and conviction, begin to shift your entire energetic field. This practice is your daily communion with your higher self, a moment to remind your cells, your spirit, and the universe of who you truly are and what you are available for. It is the act of consciously choosing love over fear, every single day. Your morning is the most potent time for this ritual, as your mind is more receptive upon waking. Before you check your phone or engage with the outside world, find a mirror. Look directly into your own eyes. This can feel uncomfortable at first, but it is a powerful way to build a connection with your soul. Take a deep breath, and with as much sincerity as you can muster, say out loud, "I am already enough. I am already love." Repeat this several times. Feel the vibration of the words in your chest. Notice any resistance that comes up, and simply breathe through it without judgment. This simple act is a radical statement of self-acceptance. You can expand this practice by creating a list of affirmations that resonate deeply with you. These might include statements like, "I love and approve of myself exactly as I am. I am worthy of a love that feels safe, respectful, and expansive. I attract loving and harmonious relationships into my life with ease. Or my heart is open to give and receive love unconditionally. Write them on sticky notes and place them where you will see them throughout the day, on your bathroom mirror, your computer monitor, or your car dashboard. Each time you see one, take a moment to pause, read it aloud or to yourself, and truly feel its meaning. This reinforces the new programming and keeps you aligned with your intention. Consistency is more important than intensity. Even 5 minutes of this practice each day is more effective than 1 hour once a week. You are building a new muscle of self-worth, and like any muscle, it grows stronger with regular exercise. Over these 30 days, you will notice a shift. The affirmations will begin to feel less like something you are trying to convince yourself of, and more like an undeniable truth. Your posture might change, your choices might become clearer. You will start to walk through the world with a quiet confidence that comes not from external validation, but from a deep, unshakable inner knowing. You are becoming the love you seek, one intentional thought, one powerful word at a time. Having laid the foundation of self-love, we now expand our focus outward to the rich and complex ecosystem of our relationships. This pillar of alignment moves beyond the singular focus on romantic partnership to embrace the full spectrum of your connections. This includes the bonds you share with your family, the friendships that sustain you, and the chosen soul connections that feel like coming home. Every relationship in your life is a thread in the vibrant tapestry of your existence. Each one contributes to your energy, your growth, and your overall sense of belonging. This month, we are called to examine these threads with conscious awareness to see which ones are strong and vibrant, and which may have become frayed or tangled over time. Your relationships are a living, breathing, energetic field. They are not static agreements, but dynamic exchanges that require presence, care, and intention. For too long, we may have allowed these connections to run on autopilot, guided by habit, obligation, or outdated roles we adopted long ago. Now is the time to become the conscious gardener of your relational world. It is time to lovingly tend to the connections that nourish your soul and to gently prune those that inhibit your light. This is not about cutting people out of your life indiscriminately. It is about bringing a new level of intention and authenticity to every interaction, ensuring that your relational ecosystem is one that truly supports the person you are becoming. This 30-day period is a powerful opportunity to redefine your role within your own life story. Are you the perpetual caregiver who forgets to receive care? Are you the peacemaker who silences your own truth to avoid conflict? Are you the friend who always listens but never feels heard? The universe is now supporting you in stepping out of these limiting boxes. It is inviting you to show up in your relationships as your whole, authentic self. This requires you to be honest about your needs, clear about your capacity, and brave enough to change the dynamics that no longer feel aligned. Your relationships should be a source of strength, not a source of constant energetic drainage. As we move through this act of our journey, we will explore the cosmic energies that are pushing for this relational recalibration. We will learn practical tools for assessing the health of our connections and for setting boundaries that are both firm and loving. The goal is to cultivate a network of relationships built on a foundation of mutual respect, reciprocal energy, and shared growth. Imagine being surrounded by people who celebrate your expansion, who hold space for your truth, and who inspire you to be your best self. This is not a distant fantasy. It is the reality you begin to create when you consciously curate the ecosystem of your connections. The cosmos is once again providing the perfect energetic climate for our work. Currently, Mercury, the planet of communication, thought, and expression, is moving through the sensitive, intuitive sign of Cancer. When Mercury is in Cancer, our communication style shifts from being purely logical to being deeply emotional and instinctual. Cancer is the sign of the mother, the home, the family, and our deepest emotional roots. This transit brings our feelings to the surface, making them impossible to ignore. It is a time when unspoken truths bubble up from the depths of our subconscious, demanding to be seen, felt, and expressed. This energy creates a potent window for having the heart-to-heart conversations you may have been avoiding. Under the influence of Mercury in Cancer, our thoughts are colored by our feelings and memories. You may find yourself reflecting more on your past, your upbringing, and the emotional patterns that have shaped your relationships. This is not meant to keep you stuck in what was, but to help you understand why you relate to others the way you do now. It is a powerful time for journaling about your emotional needs and identifying where they are or are not being met. The energy is ripe for deep, soulful conversations that go beyond surface-level chatter. It supports vulnerability and encourages us to speak directly from the heart, creating the potential for profound healing and a new level of intimacy in our connections. This planetary alignment is specifically asking you to find the words for your feelings. It is time to say the thing you have been holding in your throat. This might sound like, "I feel taken for granted when," or "I need to feel safe and supported to share my true feelings." It could also be the moment to finally say, "I love you, but I cannot continue to carry the weight of your healing," or "This version of me no longer fits into the box you have placed me in." These conversations can be scary, but Mercury in Cancer provides a soft, nurturing energy to cushion the process. The key is to speak your truth from a place of "I feel" rather than "you did," which invites connection instead of defensiveness. Use this time wisely. Reach out to a family member with whom you wish to heal a rift. Have an honest check-in with a close friend about the state of your relationship. Most importantly, have an honest conversation with yourself. What emotional truths have you been suppressing to keep the peace? What needs have you been denying to make others comfortable? The Mercury in Cancer effect is a divine invitation to honor your emotional intelligence. It is a call to let your heart speak its truth, knowing that this authentic expression is the only way to create relationships that are truly nurturing for your soul. Your feelings are not a burden, they are your compass. Numerology adds another fascinating layer to our understanding of this relational reset. This 30-day cycle carries a powerful dual signature of the numbers 2 and 9. The number 2 is the number of partnership, diplomacy, collaboration, and sensitivity. It is all about connection, balance, and seeing things from another's perspective. It encourages us to find common ground and to build bridges of understanding. The number 9, on the other hand, is the number of completion, endings, wisdom, and humanitarianism. It represents the end of a cycle, a time for letting go of what has served its purpose to make way for the new. The combination of these two energies is incredibly potent and significant for our relationships. The presence of the 2 and 9 together creates a dynamic of conscious connection and sacred completion. This means that over the next 30 days, you will likely see this pattern play out clearly in your life. Some of your relationships are destined to deepen and evolve to a new level of understanding and collaboration. The number 2 energy will help you foster greater empathy and harmony in these connections. You may find yourself reconciling with someone from your past or forming a new partnership that feels divinely aligned. These are the relationships that are meant to come with you into the next chapter of your life, and this period will strengthen those bonds. Simultaneously, the number 9 energy is ushering in a period of necessary endings. Some relationships, patterns, or dynamics have simply run their course. They have taught you what they were meant to teach you. And now it is time to release them with love and gratitude. This does not have to be a dramatic or painful event. The 9 energy is wise and compassionate. It encourages us to let go not with anger or resentment, but with a sense of peace, knowing that every ending creates space for a new beginning. You are being asked to make peace with the people who only knew an older version of you, and to lovingly close the door on connections that no longer resonate with your frequency. This potent numerological signature asks for a reframe. Instead of viewing the end of a relationship as a failure, see it as a successful completion of a soul contract. You both fulfilled your purpose in each other's lives for a season. Now, you are both free to move forward. This perspective removes the charge of guilt and blame, allowing for a graceful release. Embrace this dual energy. Be open to both deepening connections and dissolving them. Trust your intuition to guide you on which path is appropriate for each relationship. This is a powerful clearing process designed to ensure that the people you walk with are in true alignment with your soul's highest path. To navigate this period of relational shifts, we need a practical tool to gain clarity. This is where the practice of a relationship energy inventory becomes invaluable. It is a simple yet profound exercise in mindfulness that helps you assess the energetic exchange happening in each of your key relationships. The fundamental principle is this: healthy relationships involve a reciprocal flow of energy, while unhealthy ones often create a one-way drain. Your energy is your most precious resource. It is the fuel for your dreams, your creativity, and your well-being. It is essential that you become a conscious steward of this resource, investing it in connections that uplift you rather than deplete you. To begin your inventory, take a piece of paper and create 2 columns. Label one column gives energy, and the other takes energy. Now think about the significant people in your life: family, friends, colleagues, and partners. As you bring each person to mind, notice how you feel in your body. After you interact with them, do you generally feel more energized, inspired, and lighter? Or do you tend to feel drained, heavy, and exhausted? Be radically honest with yourself without judgment. Place each person's name in the column that best reflects the overall energetic exchange. This is not about labeling people as good or bad. It is simply an objective assessment of the current energetic dynamic. Once you have your list, take a moment to reflect on the patterns you see. Are you surprised by any of the placements? Do you notice that you are giving far more than you are receiving in multiple relationships? This inventory brings your subconscious feelings into your conscious awareness, making them impossible to ignore. The next step is to ask yourself a critical question for each relationship. Am I giving from a place of genuine overflow, or am I giving from a sense of obligation? Giving from overflow feels joyful, generous, and effortless. Giving from obligation, guilt, or fear feels like a heavy burden and inevitably leads to resentment and burnout. This new awareness is your catalyst for change. For the relationships in the Gives Energy column, the invitation is to nurture them. Express your gratitude and invest more time and presence there. For those in the Takes Energy column, the work is to investigate why. Does a boundary need to be set? Does a difficult conversation need to be had? Or is it perhaps time to lovingly create distance? The energy inventory is not a final verdict. It is a diagnostic tool. It empowers you to stop unconsciously leaking your life force energy and to start making conscious choices that protect your peace and fuel your purpose. You deserve to be surrounded by energy that amplifies your own. Boundaries aren't walls. They're sacred fences protecting your peace and power. They're clear expressions of self-respect, what's okay for you and what's not. Define your non-negotiables, communicate them with kindness, and uphold them with consistency. Remember, you're not responsible for others' reactions, only for honoring your needs. Each time you do, you reinforce your worth and build a life rooted in strength and serenity. Clearing energetic clutter makes space for your soul tribe, those who truly see and celebrate you. Magnetize these connections by living your truth and seeking co-creative, supportive relationships. Show up where your passions live and let your authentic self attract kindred spirits. Recognize soul connections by their ease and sense of belonging. The right relationships invite you to shine and co-create a more beautiful reality. Your career isn't just a job. It's your soul's calling, the unique gift you offer the world. Let go of old pressures. Instead, ask, what am I uniquely here to give? Your calling is where your passions, talents, and life lessons meet a collective need. This is your invitation to align your work with your purpose and let your livelihood become your legacy. With Jupiter in Gemini, your mind is supercharged. Embrace curiosity, experiment, and share your ideas boldly. This is the time to explore multiple interests and communicate your unique message. Don't limit yourself to one path. Your versatility is your strength. Gather knowledge, connect the dots, and let your voice emerge from this rich tapestry. The universe is urging you to learn, create, and inspire on a grander scale. Numerology's #1 calls you to authentic leadership. Be the pioneer of your own path. Lead by example, share your real story, and let your uniqueness shine. True leadership isn't about perfection, but about courage, vulnerability, and service. This is your season for new beginnings. Embrace your originality and take bold steps forward. The world needs your authentic blueprint. Start creating the impact only you can make. With the cosmic energies of expansion and leadership supporting you, it is time to get practical about defining your space in the world. The key to building a successful and fulfilling career in this new era is not to be better than everyone else, but to be different. Your unique difference is your power. It is your secret sauce, your energetic signature, and the very thing that will make your ideal clients, customers, or employers choose you. This is the art of finding your niche. But let's demystify this concept. Your niche is not a restrictive box you have to squeeze into. It is the authentic, resonant space where your unique gifts meet a specific need in the world. It is where you can be most fully yourself and make the greatest impact. To uncover your unique difference, you must begin with deep self-inquiry. This is your niche work. Grab your journal and create a sacred space to explore these powerful questions. First, ask yourself, what do I know that others don't? This isn't about formal education. Think about your life experiences, your personal struggles you have overcome, your unique hobbies, and your quirky obsessions. The wisdom you have gained from your own life journey is a valuable asset that no one else possesses. This is your unique intellectual property, the foundation of the expertise you can offer to others who are a few steps behind you on a similar path. Next, explore the question, how do I explain the world in a way only I can? This is about your perspective, your voice, and your communication style. Do you use metaphors and storytelling? Are you direct and data-driven? Are you gentle and nurturing? Your unique way of framing concepts is a core part of your brand. It is how you make complex ideas simple, or how you bring a fresh perspective to an old topic. This is what makes people lean in and listen to you specifically, even if 1,000 other people are talking about the same subject. Do not try to sound like anyone else. Your authentic voice is your most powerful marketing tool. Finally, reflect on this crucial question. What energy do I bring that makes my business me? This is the intangible vibrational quality of your work. Are you a calming presence, an energizing motivator, a deep, soulful guide, a playful innovator? This energy is felt in everything you create, from your social media posts to your client interactions. It is the feeling people get when they engage with you or your brand. When you get clear on your unique knowledge, your unique voice, and your unique energy, you have found the 3 pillars of your niche. Your difference is not something you have to invent. It is something you simply have to uncover and allow. Having identified the core components of your unique difference, the next step is to translate that powerful internal clarity into a tangible external form. This is where many aspiring leaders and entrepreneurs get stuck. They have a brilliant idea or a deep sense of purpose, but they struggle to structure it in a way that can be shared and monetized. The key is to move from a vague concept to a concrete framework. A framework is your signature process, your unique methodology, or your step-by-step guide for helping someone achieve a specific transformation. It is the architecture of your wisdom, organized in a way that is easy for others to understand, follow, and get results from. The transition from idea to framework requires you to act as both an artist and a scientist. You must be creative in your approach, yet systematic in your organization. Start by brainstorming the entire journey of the person you are here to help. What is their starting point, or point A? What is their desired destination, or point B? What are the essential steps, mindset shifts, and practical tools they need to get from A to B? Don't censor yourself during this stage. Just map out everything you know. Think in terms of pillars, phases, modules, or steps. This process of organizing your knowledge is incredibly clarifying and will reveal the natural structure of your unique method. Once you have a rough outline of your framework, the next courageous step is to create a simple, tangible asset that teaches it. This does not have to be a massive, complicated project. In fact, it is better to start small. This could be a lead magnet, which is a free piece of valuable content you offer in exchange for an email address. Consider creating a 1-page PDF guide, a short video masterclass, a 5-day email challenge, or a simple checklist. The goal is to distill your big idea into a digestible, high-value format. This not only provides immense value to your audience, but also serves as a powerful validation tool for you, proving that you have a coherent and valuable process to share. Creating this first asset is a profound act of leadership. It is the moment you stop just thinking about your calling and start actively building it. It requires you to overcome the fear of not being ready and the lie of perfectionism. Remember, your first version will not be your final version. The purpose of this initial creation is to get your ideas out of your head and into the world so you can get feedback, refine your message, and build momentum. This single act of creation moves you from being a consumer of information to a creator of transformation. It is the bridge between your inner vision and your outer impact, and it is a crucial step on your path to authentic leadership. The final piece of the puzzle in activating your career calling is perhaps the most crucial, building unshakable confidence. Here is a truth that will set you free. Confidence is not a prerequisite for taking action. It is the result of taking action. You do not wait until you feel confident to start. You start, and through the process of showing up, you become confident. The single most powerful antidote to the fear, self-doubt, and perfection paralysis that keeps so many brilliant people on the sidelines is consistency. It is the small, repeated daily acts of courage that build the muscle of self-trust and solidify your belief in your own abilities and your message. Consistency with conviction is your new mantra. This means showing up regularly, even when you don't feel like it, and doing so with the belief that your work matters. This could look like posting content related to your niche 3 times a week, sending out a weekly newsletter, or dedicating 1 hour every day to developing your program. The specific action is less important than the rhythm of repetition. Each time you keep the promise you made to yourself to show up, you send a powerful signal to your subconscious mind that you are a person who follows through. This builds an internal foundation of integrity and self-respect that is far more valuable than any external validation. During this process, it is essential to track what gives you energy, not just what gets you likes. The algorithm is fickle, but your internal resonance is a true and reliable compass. Pay attention to the topics that light you up when you talk about them. Notice the types of content that feel joyful and effortless to create. Lean into the activities that leave you feeling energized and inspired, not drained and resentful. Your energy is your guide to what is most aligned for you. When you focus on creating from a place of genuine passion and excitement, your confidence will naturally soar, and your authenticity will shine through, attracting the very people you are meant to serve. Remember, your genius is not something you have to go out and find. It is something you must allow to emerge. It reveals itself through the process of doing, creating, and sharing. Perfection is a myth that keeps you playing small. Mastery is built through repetition. For the remainder of these 30 days and beyond, commit to a practice of consistent action. Show up for your calling, even when your voice shakes. Share your message, even if only one person is listening. Trust that each small step is building a bridge to the career and the impact you dream of. Your confidence is waiting for you on the other side of your consistent, courageous action. Go meet it. We have now arrived at the final pillar of our 30-day alignment journey, money. Let us approach this topic with reverence and intention, for our relationship with money is one of the most revealing and transformative spiritual assignments we will ever undertake. For too long, conversations about money have been shrouded in shame, stress, and a pervasive sense of lack. We are here to change that narrative. Over the next phase of our journey, we will explore money not as a cold, hard number in a bank account, but as what it truly is, a fluid, dynamic energy. It is a currency, and like any current, it is meant to flow. It is a tangible representation of value, a tool for creation, and a powerful amplifier of intention. The most profound shift we can make in our relationship with money is the move from a mindset of survival to one of sacred stewardship. The survival mindset is rooted in fear. It is the constant worry that there will not be enough, the feeling of being trapped by bills, and the belief that one must hustle relentlessly just to stay afloat. This energy is constrictive, heavy, and repels the very abundance it craves. Sacred stewardship, on the other hand, is rooted in trust, purpose, and responsibility. It is the understanding that you are a worthy channel for wealth, and that the money that flows to you and through you is meant to support your well-being and fuel your soul's work in the world. This transformation begins with a question: What if your bank account was simply a reflection of how deeply you believed in the value you bring to the world? This reframes wealth from something you must take or earn through struggle into something you naturally receive as a byproduct of your alignment and authentic expression. When you operate from a place of stewardship, you see money as a resource to be managed with wisdom, circulated with generosity, and invested in things that contribute to growth, for yourself, your community, and the planet. It becomes a sacred tool for building a more beautiful world, starting with your own life. You are not just a consumer, you are a co-creator with the universe's abundance. As the sun dances through the nurturing sign of Cancer and prepares to move into the bold, radiant sign of Leo, we are cosmically supported in this shift. Cancer energy asks us to heal our foundational beliefs about security and worthiness, while Leo energy empowers us to shine our light confidently and claim our divine inheritance of joy and prosperity. This is your invitation to release the heavy cloak of financial anxiety and step into the role of a conscious, empowered, and sacred steward of wealth. Your financial reality is ready to expand as you expand your capacity to hold, honor, and circulate this powerful energetic currency. The universe provides a clear numerological blueprint for this new financial reality. This 30-day cycle is powerfully imprinted with the dual vibrations of the numbers 8 and 4. This combination is the ultimate cosmic signature for building sustainable, structured wealth. The number 8, with its looping, infinite shape, is the undisputed number of abundance, power, manifestation, and financial success in numerology. It represents the flow of energy from the spiritual realm into the material world. The number 4, on the other hand, is the number of structure, stability, foundations, and diligent work. It is the master builder, the architect who creates systems that can stand the test of time. When the ambitious, infinite potential of the number 8 combines with the practical, grounded structure of the number 4, magic happens. This is not the energy of a lottery win or a get-rich-quick scheme. This is the energy of sacred architecture. It tells us that true lasting wealth is not random. It is built with intention, ritual, and a solid plan. It encourages us to move beyond wishful thinking and into a state of active creation. The universe is inviting you to dream the expansive dream of the 8, while simultaneously taking the practical, methodical steps of the 4 to bring that dream into physical reality. This potent combination is your guide to creating wealth that is both abundant and secure. This numerological influence challenges the old paradigm that you must hustle harder to earn more. The 8 and 4 signature is not about more effort. It is about smarter, more aligned systems. It asks you to look at your financial life and your business like an architect. Where are the energetic leaks? Where is the foundation weak? What systems can you create that will support your creative overflow and allow abundance to flow to you with greater ease? This could be as simple as setting up an automated savings plan or as complex as designing a multi-tiered business model. The key is to create structures that work for you, even when you are not actively working. Embrace this powerful vibration by taking one step toward creating better financial structure in your life today. This might mean finally creating a budget that feels empowering, not restrictive. It could mean organizing your business offers into a clear and logical pathway for your clients. Or it might mean dedicating time to learn about investing or creating a passive income stream. The 8 and 4 energy rewards diligence and planning. It promises that when you build your financial house on a solid foundation of intentional systems, you create a vessel strong enough to hold the infinite abundance that the universe is waiting to pour into your life. Guided by the 8 and 4 vibration, let's become the sacred architects of our income. Whether you are a coach, an artist, a healer, or an entrepreneur, creating a clear and simple business model is really an act of profound self-love and service. A confusing or non-existent structure creates energetic chaos for both you and your potential clients. A well-designed model, on the other hand, creates a clear, graceful, and welcoming path for people to engage with your work and for money to flow to you. We will focus on the boutique mindset, creating a curated, high-value suite of offerings rather than trying to be everything to everyone. This approach honors your unique genius and attracts clients who value quality and depth. The foundation of a powerful boutique model is a simple, 3-tier offer suite. This structure provides multiple entry points for people at different levels of readiness and investment. The first tier is your accessible front-end offer. This is often a lower-priced digital product, a mini-course, or a one-off workshop. It is designed to give people a taste of your magic, solve a specific problem, and build trust. This is your hello, the handshake that begins a beautiful relationship. It allows people to experience a quick win with you, making them eager to explore what other transformations you can facilitate for them in the future. The second tier is your core offer. This is your signature program, your main coaching package, or your primary service. This is where you facilitate the deepest transformation and deliver the most comprehensive expression of your framework. Your pricing for this tier should reflect the immense value and the significant results you provide. This is the heart of your business, the main pathway through which you deliver your soul's work. When you map out the customer journey, this core offer should be the logical next step for someone who loved your accessible first-tier product and is now ready to go deeper and commit to a bigger change. The third tier is your premium, high-touch offer. This could be a one-on-one mentorship, a VIP day, or a small exclusive mastermind group. This offer is for the person who wants your most direct, personalized attention and is willing to invest at a premium level for it. Having a high-ticket offer like this does more than just increase your revenue potential. It also elevates the perceived value of your entire suite of offerings. By mapping out your business with this sacred three-tier architecture, you create clarity, honor your energy, and build a sustainable and scalable system that allows you to serve with purpose and receive with power. The most perfectly designed business model will fail to attract abundance if the inner world of the creator is anchored in a frequency of lack and unworthiness. The energetic mechanics of money are actually pretty simple. You do not attract what you want, you attract what you are. This is why our inner work, the cultivation of a mindset of magnetism, is honestly the most important financial strategy you will ever implement. The core shift is from an energy of chasing to an energy of claiming. Chasing feels desperate, needy, and frantic. It is the energy of constantly seeking external validation and sales. Claiming, however, is an energy of quiet confidence, sovereign worth, and deep inner knowing. It is the calm certainty that you are worthy of being well compensated for your gifts. To begin cultivating this mindset of magnetism, you must first uncover and heal the limiting beliefs about money that are running on a loop in your subconscious mind. Grab your journal and create a safe space for radical honesty. Ask yourself, what did I learn about money growing up? What are the first words that come to mind when I think of wealthy people? Do I believe that being spiritual means I have to be poor? Do I feel guilty when I receive large sums of money? Write down whatever comes up without censorship. These inherited stories and hidden beliefs are the energetic static that is confusing the frequency of your receiving. Acknowledging them is the first step to releasing them. Once you have brought these beliefs to light, you can begin to consciously choose a new story. This is where affirmations and declarations become your tools for reprogramming. Stand in front of the mirror each day and declare with conviction, I am a magnet for money. Prosperity flows to me easily and effortlessly. I deserve to be paid well for the magic I bring into this world. My wealth is a reflection of my alignment. This practice may feel awkward at first, but with repetition, you are forging new neural pathways. You are training your brain and your entire energetic system to hold the frequency of abundance as your natural state of being. You are shifting your identity from someone who hopes for wealth to someone who embodies it. This inner shift will naturally change your outer actions. When you claim your worth, you will set your prices with confidence, not apology. You will talk about your offers with passion, not hesitation. You will invest in your own growth and your business because you believe in your vision. You stop looking for external proof and start operating from a place of internal certainty. This confident, centered energy is truly irresistible. It is the magnet that draws your soulmate clients and divine opportunities to you. Remember, you do not have to chase. You simply have to become the person who is an energetic match for the wealth you desire, and then claim it as your birthright. The final and most powerful practice in our exploration of sacred wealth is the ritual of receiving, which is anchored in the profound energy of gratitude. Gratitude is not just a polite sentiment. It is honestly one of the highest vibrational frequencies we can embody. It is the energetic signature of abundance. When you are in a state of gratitude, you are sending a clear and powerful signal to the universe that says, "Thank you, more please." It shifts your focus from what is lacking to what is already present. And according to the law of attraction, what you focus on expands. Making gratitude a daily, non-negotiable ritual is the fastest way to multiply the blessings and the money in your life. The ritual of receiving begins with celebrating every single dollar that flows to you. We really must dismantle the hierarchy of financial receiving. Do not wait until you receive a massive payment to feel grateful. Instead, I invite you to thank the universe for the $5 you receive from a client with the same genuine, heartfelt enthusiasm as you would for $5,000. When a friend buys you a coffee, receive it with immense gratitude. When you find a coin on the street, pick it up and say thank you. This practice trains you to see and acknowledge the constant flow of abundance that is always around you in its many forms, opening the channels for more to come through. Incorporate a gratitude practice into your daily routine. This could be a money gratitude journal where you write down every instance of abundance you received that day, no matter how small. Before you go to sleep, you can hold your wallet or place your hands on your laptop and say, "Thank you for being a channel for my financial well-being. Thank you for all the abundance you brought me today, and for all that is on its way." This simple act infuses your financial tools with positive, appreciative energy. It transforms your relationship with money from one of stress and anxiety to one of partnership, love, and appreciation. Finally, remember that your confidence is your magnet, and your work is a gift, not a sacrifice. When you create from a place of joy and service, and you price your work in a way that honors your energy and the transformation you provide, you create a beautiful, sacred exchange. Your wealth becomes a testament to your alignment. It is a measure of the value you are courageously bringing into the world. As we close this act of our journey, breathe in this truth. You are worthy of sacred wealth. You are capable of building it with integrity and intention, and you are supported by the entire universe as you step into your role as a prosperous and powerful creator. We have reached the culmination of our 30-day journey, but it is truly just the beginning of your new, aligned reality. We have walked together through the 4 sacred pillars of your existence: the inner world of love, the relational ecosystem of your connections, the purposeful path of your career, and the energetic flow of money. It is now time to integrate these teachings, to see them not as separate compartments, but as interwoven threads in the magnificent tapestry of your life. The work you have done in one area has already begun to create powerful, positive ripples in all the others. A stronger sense of self-love naturally creates healthier boundaries in your relationships, which in turn gives you the energetic capacity to lead with confidence in your career, ultimately opening the channels to receive sacred wealth. This is the holistic nature of true alignment. Think of yourself as the masterful weaver of this tapestry. You have been given the cosmic threads of astrology and the numerical patterns of vibrational energy, but it is your hands, your choices, your intentions, and your consistent actions that bring the design to life. The past 30 days have been about learning the art of this sacred craft. You have learned to choose the vibrant thread of self-worth over the dull cord of self-doubt. You have learned to snip the tangled knots of draining relationships to make space for the golden threads of soul connections. You have learned to weave your unique purpose into a pattern that is both beautiful and impactful. And you have learned to create a strong, stable border capable of holding the immense abundance that is your birthright. The integration process is an embodied one. It is about carrying the wisdom you have gained, not just in your mind, but in your very cells. It is about how you walk, how you speak, and how you make decisions from this day forward. When faced with a choice, you can now pause and ask, does this align with the love I am becoming? Does this honor the boundaries I have set? Does this resonate with my authentic calling? Does this support my role as a sacred steward of wealth? This internal checklist becomes your new compass, your personal guidance system that consistently points you toward your highest path. It is no longer about seeking answers externally, but about referencing the deep well of wisdom you have cultivated within. Remember that this is a practice, not a destination. There will be days when the threads feel tangled again, when old patterns resurface to be healed on a deeper level. This is not a sign of failure. It is a sign that you are human and that your journey of growth is ongoing. Meet these moments with the same grace, compassion, and powerful tools you have learned here. Return to your journal, speak your affirmations, review your energetic inventory. You are now equipped. You have a foundational understanding of your own power and a toolkit for returning to your center. The tapestry of your life will continue to evolve, and you are now and forever its conscious and empowered creator. As we prepare to close this sacred container, let us seal our work with a final, powerful activation. This is a mantra to integrate all 4 pillars and to anchor the frequency of your aligned self into your being. A mantra is a sacred utterance, a vibrational tool that aligns your energy with a specific intention. Find a quiet space, place a hand over your heart, and take a deep, cleansing breath. Read these words aloud, feeling their truth resonate through your entire body. Let this be the anthem of your soul as you step forward from this day. This is the declaration of the person you have now become, the embodiment of your 30 days of dedicated, beautiful work. I am consistent in action, confident in truth, magnetic in worth, and limitless in vision. I lead from my spirit, and abundance flows as I honor my soul's work. Breathe that in. Feel the power of those words. This is your truth. This is the frequency you now hold. This mantra is your touchstone. Repeat it in the morning to set the tone for your day. Whisper it to yourself before an important meeting or a difficult conversation. Let it be the lullaby that soothes you to sleep. It is a reminder of the powerful creator you are, a lighthouse to guide you back to your center whenever you feel adrift. Write it down, memorize it, live it. It is your personal code for an aligned and magnificent life. The journey does not end here. The real transformation unfolds in the small, consistent steps you take tomorrow, and the day after, and the day after that. The momentum you have built is precious. Your next step is simply to continue. Continue to choose yourself. Continue to honor your boundaries. Continue to show up for your calling. Continue to celebrate every dollar with gratitude. The path of alignment is not a race to a finish line. It is a graceful walk, a dance with the universe that lasts a lifetime. You have everything you need within you to navigate the path ahead with courage, wisdom, and an open heart. The world is waiting for your light. This is your time. Your energy speaks volumes before you even utter a word. Your message matters profoundly. Your vision is not just a dream, it is a preview of a reality that is already forming in the energetic realm, waiting for you to call it forward. Walk as if that future version of you is already here, watching with pride and cheering you on, because in truth, they are. You have done the work. You have answered the call. Now go. Live your alignment out loud. Stay inspired, stay true, and continue to show up as the powerful, radiant, and limitless being you were always destined to be.